Welcome to a special edition of Chicago Crossing Model Railroad. It's me, Eric, here with you in the train room. And let me turn the camera around here. And guess what showed up today and didn't get stolen off of my porch? It is a Rapido Trains N-Scale mystery box. You know, normally I don't do videos about unboxing or anything like that because usually it's about the models, but what the hell? Time to treat myself. I'll show you what I got. It's a mystery after all, so why not have a little fun with it? Let's go ahead and open this thing up. I always love this. Watch our fun videos, youtube.com, Rapido Trains. You know, the videos are kind of fun. They have a certain cable access TV aesthetic to them, which is actually cool because back when I lived in Chicago, I worked for a local cable access channel. And so I was part of all of those great shows that are extremely difficult to view because usually the content is ridiculous. Anyway, enough about my past. We're here to talk about the Rapido mystery box. All right, it's opened up. Let's take a look at what's inside. Now, I will probably, you know, just because, again, I don't just want to do unboxing and like, hey, here's what I got. I will probably do a legit review on at least a couple of the models that are in here, simply because I think that's the right thing to do. I've never actually reviewed a Rapido model for any of my railcar reviews. All right, that's the packing list. It says it is a mystery box. Well, we know that. So let's take a look at what is inside besides packing material. All right. See, this is the fun of these things is you never know what you're going to get. And in this case, I've got a little hat. That's actually, you know, good for eventually. Currently, the weather in Colorado is in the 60s. I literally just got done with a run in shorts. So the hat will come in handy at some point. Let's see what we got. First rail car. Oh, this is cool. So this is one of their coal hoppers. Very neat. We'll take a closer look at this stuff since whether the lighting is really optimal here or not, it's hard to tell. Kind of wonder if I'll get one of those cylindrical ore cars or something like that. Oh, got another one. So that's nice. I can make a little unit train. These are Union Pacific, looks like. Okay, that's number 2 or number 2 since it's Canadian. Oh yeah, I was hoping to get one of these. This is going to be one of the, what do they call them? FlexiFlow hoppers, the Conrail repaint version here. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right, let's keep on digging in here. And we have something that's in a sleeve. And this thing in the sleeve is, oh wow. It's like the massive plastic pellet hopper. That is cool. It looks like it's got a fair amount of detail to it, so that's all good. It even comes in its own little sleeve. All right. Digging around in here to see what else is happening to happen here. Ah, okay. We got another little fun thing. A little sticker. I ordered a mystery box for the chocolate and all I got was this lousy sticker. That's funny because I actually did see somebody open an HO mystery box and they got chocolate, and so now I'm kind of wondering, I'm, you know, probably 2/3 of the way through it and I haven't seen mine yet. Oh, this is cool. I've got an HO, no, this can't be HO, this is N-scale. I got a bus that looks like a Santa Monica, like an older Santa Monica bus, if I'm thinking about it correctly. A big blue bus. Anyway, my layouts of Chicago, who cares? Santa Monica bus can show up there. All right, got another FlexiFlow. This one, a New York Central. So that's nice. I actually have a couple copies of each type of car. All right, dig around in there more. Kind of interested, do I feel anything that seems like it could be chocolate? Do kind of need some sugar-based calories after doing some miles out there. I don't feel any, which makes me wonder, can I complain that I didn't get any chocolate? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. We're really here for the trains, not the calories. All right, got a Procore pellet hopper as well. So once again, got kind of a Noah's Ark of high-end freight car models going here. And let's see, is there anything else in the box? I think they say 6, and I think that was 6. So, yep, looks like I got everything that I need to be getting out of there. So 6 cars and a bus, that's pretty cool, and a hat, and a sticker that tells me I did not get any chocolate. All right. I will say before that, I'm still in denial about whether there's any chocolate in here. And so, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to pour everything out and make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, did I? Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This is why. Oh, there it is. Rapido chocolate. All right, let's see. We're going to root around in here and see if there's any more, or if I, literally just got that one piece. Yeah, I think I just got that one piece. So anyway, yep, I've messed up the floor. All right, so the good news is, since I've managed to get essentially one of each type, that means I can actually just set out 3 of these to review. And so I've just picked a random 3. We'll go in order of discovery. So this is the coal hopper here. And that's actually kind of interesting because I own 0 coal handling cars of any type. And just bring the light down here to get a little more shine on there. So let's see what these things are all about. But yeah, I have a couple of bits of Rapido rolling stock, but really, as I say, I haven't spent a lot of time with them. I sort of picked them up over at Lombard Hobbies at one point and put them on the shelf. So these at least will do due diligence and run them, and maybe I'll throw my other Rapido stuff up there while I've got it. So this is a nice looking model. You can certainly see that there is a fair amount of printed detail on here that is quite nice and finely done. We've got metal wheels here. Trucks are set in. You can remove the coal load and see the interior. And that's actually nice. You notice the interior has appropriately modeled the little interior supports. And now I realize what this wand is for. This coal load maybe is magnetic, and so that's an easy way to remove it. Now the coal itself, semi-shiny. I think coal is usually strikingly glossy, but whatever. I mean, it's N scale. Things that are shiny tend to not scale terribly well, so I don't think we need the coal load to be shiny. I'm not sure. Let's see if this magnet actually does this sort of thing with the, oh yeah, so you can lift it out of there. Now we'll take a look at this. This is one of these FlexiFlow hoppers. These things are cool. I think these are probably flexibly used enough to where they'd probably actually go just fine in flour service for the bakery. So having a couple of those is actually just kind of a fun, way to use these models along with my other airflow hoppers. Oh, wow. Yep. Nice detail again. That looks like probably plastic. Got nice, these seem like proper etched walkways up on the top here. Nice detail around the sides. It's kind of interesting. There's like the, glossy version of the uncoupling rod there. A ton of interesting detail right there, including some ultra small text right down there. I have to zoom in maybe and take a closer look at that. So yeah, certainly a nice high quality model. I would almost wonder if these hatches happen to open. I know micro trains, you can pop the hatches. This I'm really not going to attempt to do so. Sometimes with fine details, you'll never get them back on. So we'll just assume that it has been fastened down using adhesive. All right, and then last up, we've got this Procore hopper here. I think this is probably going to be for very light materials, like, plastic pellets and such. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get these kind of shifted up a little bit so we can see what's happening over here. Pull this thing out. Wow. It's a light car for its size, I will definitely say. But yeah, this is a nice looking model too. Once again, you can kind of see it's got the standard Rapido wheels. Couplers on this, and all of these are essentially microtrains couplers. So that is the nice thing about Rapido. They stick with the best case standard. They're not trying to make proprietary couplers that don't necessarily work compatibly with other systems. And same kind of deal. You have nice etched metal walkways, looks to be. Nice roof hatches. Overall, a very nice design. Yeah, that's cool. I can kind of dig that. All right, now as the former Santa Monica resident, I did actually live in Santa Monica for about a year. Otherwise, I lived in LA and like Mar Vista and stuff like that when I was out there for graduate school. But in any case, let's take a look at the bus. Yeah, that is the bus from Speed. Sandra Bullock, eat your heart out. Here we go. All right. Oh, this is neat. I forgot that this would have LED lighting on it. That is cool. I'm glad I installed that capability on my layout. Maybe this is the sort of thing that might deserve a repainting into CTA livery. Whether I can do such a fine job, it's a good way to test out the liquid masking that I have and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a pretty cool looking bus, and it's got interior and some seats and things like that. So that's really neat. I think it's worth pointing out some quality issues that I have with the Rapido products that I have in front of me. And there are two of them. I'll talk about one first. Actually, I won't talk about it. I'll show you. See if you can identify what it is. This is a car that I took out of the packaging, and see if you notice anything abnormal. Yeah, talk about freewheeling. Let me put the wheel back into the bolster, and I'll show you that one more time. All right, just making sure you see it is affixed in there. Yeah. What I think is going on here is that this is actually a slightly bent bolster, and it's a little bit hard to visualize between these two axles, but you can kind of see that one of them is a little bit off of kilter. And so when you put a wheel in it, the wheel just flops out. Now, interestingly enough, I've got a whole bunch of intermountain wheels. Intermountain wheels are maybe just a tad wider from axle to axle. So we'll plug one of those in here. and it is certainly a slightly tighter fit, but hey, it actually manages to stay in there. So for the moment, a little bit of a hybrid wheel set will allow me to run this. My second issue is really with the wheels themselves, and this is a little bit more of a nitpick, but nonetheless, for high quality premium models, I do think issues such as this are relevant. What you see over here on the left side, that is a Rapido wheel. What you see on the right here, that is an Intermountain wheel. And to me, there are a lot of differences here in terms of the quality of execution of these wheels. The wheel on the left has, I think, a much more unrealistic character and just is not as well executed as the wheel on the right. The flange is chunkier, the wheel looks chunkier, and as you saw in one case, maybe the tolerances for some of these bolsters aren't the best, but again, that is a single copy, and I'll get in touch with Rapido in order to replace that truck bolster. I probably will consider replacing these wheels just as a matter of course, but I think it's always good to have a product that does exactly what it should do in hand. Now, the Intermountain wheel here, and you can find other wheels similar to this, like by Tangent and the like. To me, those are sort of the best in industry. That is really nicely executed. And so this, to me, is really the optimal sort of wheel that I would want on a high quality model. Well, here you can see the entire spread of models that came in that mystery box. But yeah, looks real nice. So let's get these on the layout. I'll throw my other couple of Rapido cars on there too, and we'll take them around and see how it goes. So lastly, not a bad set. Obviously a defective truck on one of the coal hoppers. Yeah, it's a little disappointing to be sure, but Rapido will make it right, I'm sure. They've got good customer service. They make a nice comfy hat, by the way. And of course, most importantly, I need to try out one of these chocolates. This one's cool. It's a Hanukkah chocolate, so it's got a little menorah on it. All right, let's Oh yeah, that is good chocolate. I'll be probably not able to see it till after the holidays, but hey, until then, have a fantastic holiday season, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your trains if you have a chance, and talk to you soon. Bye.